What's going on, boys? Today we have got two trade recaps in one because I took two trades today, one loss to start off the day, one win to make back my losses, and the day up about $1,000, a little bit more on two of my old Apex PA accounts. Today, the bias was obviously bullish. If you were not bullish, please go get glasses because we have just been breaking all-time highs for 15 days in a row now. I have no idea why you would not want to continue to long. I said this in one of my last videos. All I'm looking for is a retracement into discount of the range to long again. I want to find a PD rate that aligns in discount and just long. That is literally it. That is the only thing I'm looking for at all-time highs. On the 1 hour chart now, what do we have here? We have two 1 hour fair value gaps in discount of this current range. This expansive move up overnight, we have two 1 hour fair value gaps in discount of that range. Discount, here they are. Now, this is hindsight, obviously. I probably should have waited for this second fair value gap to get hit. Would have been able to end the day up 1,500 instead of just 1,000, but 1,000 is still fine. It's fine with taking longs off this first fair value gap because it was still in discount of the range, and this fair value gap could have been acted as a breakaway gap. I do understand why some of you may have had a bearish bias because of this daily candle having no wick being a devil's mark, as well as the new day opening gap not getting filled. After we expand so far overnight, I can't imagine how you could have bearish bias. Now to the 1 minute time frame here. You guys see my two trades. I longed here and I longed here. Both of these trades were targeting the exact same draw on liquidity, being these triple equal highs that we put in the pre-market session before 9:30. Why was this a strong draw? Because I had a bullish bias targeting all-time highs, and NASDAQ, unlike the S&P 500, does not usually put in triple equal highs to not take them out. If you look over at ES, they will put triple, 6, 7, 8, 9 equal highs before it'll come eventually take it out. Whereas the NASDAQ, when you have triple equal highs, very high chance of it taking it out. Pushing down to the 30-second here for my first trade. I know. Right? I know, 30-second. That's kind of rare. I don't usually take trades off that. However, I wanted to see a 9:30 Judo swing idea play out. So at 9:30, we pushed down and opened into this 1 hour bullish fair value gap in discount of the range. So I was okay with just seeing this 30-second inversion right here. I didn't take it off the 30-second inversion. I waited for a little bit more confirmation. So I waited this order block right here and I entered off this order block. Because it is a Friday and because we were at all-time highs, I was simply just anticipating move down into this 1 hour fair value gap in discount of the range, immediately displace through these equal highs, trace, displace, retrace, displace, all-time high. That's the move I was expecting today. And as you can see, that's pretty much the move that we ended up getting for today. We retraced into the 1 hour fair value gaps in discount of the range. Place, retrace, displaced, retraced, displace. Idea was still valid. First entry was a little bit rushed on the 30-second, but I saw enough confirmation that I needed and I entered. But because we ended up sweeping out here into this lower 1 hour fair value gap, still in discount of the range, as well as tapping into yesterday's all-time highs that we took out. I had that marked out on my chart. Perfect rejection block off of all-time highs. I don't usually trade rejection blocks, but I do like to mark them out because they are key reversal indicators that I use as additional confluence for my trades. Because yes, while this is a reversal of this current immediate trade, it actually is just a higher time frame continuation. We are bullish on the higher time frame. I am just trading a continuation of the higher time frame, which happens to look like a low time frame reversal. So we got this strong displacement off of the 1 minute rejection block, off of the old all-time highs, as well as the 1 hour fair value gap that is in discount of the range, as well as sweeping out any early longs here, as well as myself, because I got swept out, creating this inversion fair value gap because of the speed and displacement, forming this bullish fair value gap, also creating this balanced price range right here. If you guys don't know balanced price ranges, look them up. Very high rejection zone. Price comes back into this balanced price range and distributes out. Which is also at a key time. I took this trade at 9:57. We were in the first 9:50 macro. More importantly, we were approaching 10 a.m. 10 a.m. opens down into this balanced price range, into the 1 hour fair value gap, into the inverse fair value gap. Every single bullish confluence we tap and reject and respect. As soon as we closed above 10 a.m. open, I moved my stop loss to this low down here, signifying it as a protected low, because in my head, the 10 a.m. open low high close was going to be in play because we already manipulated above the 10 a.m. open at 10:01. Then we manipulated back down. And now that we've closed back above the 10 a.m. open, that signifies to me that we are ready to go higher now. Break even at this internal swing high here. So now this is a risk-free trade because in my opinion, we should take this swing high, use the momentum to continue higher, taking this one, and then these equal highs right here. As you guys can see, that is exactly what we did. We ended up taking this break-even point. I went break-even. We used the momentum and continued in the next 2 minutes to take the rest of these equal highs. Something that really transformed my trading is realizing that you can just trade the charts. You don't have to have the perfect strategy as long as you just know how the market is going to move. I have immense confidence in my ability to predict where the market is heading, right? So all I'm waiting for is a relatively safe entry on its way there. Most of the losses that I have taken recently have been only because of my entry being a little bit too early. This entry right here, a little bit too early. The correct target, just a little bit too early of an entry. You wait, get the better entry, same target, great trade. As of yesterday, I've been experimenting with quarterly theory as well as true opens, and I hope to incorporate some of that into my continuation model. Maybe you guys will be seeing a true open quarterly theory breakdown on this YouTube channel soon. Truly do believe that this trade was very simple. It was very easy to catch. I believe if you know anything about market, how it moves, we have accumulation, we have manipulation, we have distribution, right? Like manipulation into a high time frame PD array. This is just very simple AMD, very, very, very simple trade. Sometimes, right, when I don't have my perfect 5-minute, 50-minute continuation model, this still is the 5 and 15-minute continuation model. If you guys remember in the first video, go back and watch. It's very, very, very long. So chances are you may have skipped this point. The 5 and 15 continuation model is only the formation. That's only the framework. That's not the exact model that you guys will use all the time, but you can use it to an extent. Is this a 5-minute or a 15-minute? No, it's a 1 hour. Does it move the same? Yes. Displace, retrace, displace. That's the only movement that you guys need for continuations. You guys know this is a 1 hour fair value gap, but let's just say it wasn't for the sake of this example, right? Say this was a 5 or 15-minute fair value gap. Tap into the 15-minute fair value gap, get the CISD. We enter. Pass below this low, targeting the triple equal highs into 1.14, 58 points, take profit instantly. The model is there. The framework is there. You just have to adapt and use it when the market shows you when. If you guys like this quicker trade recap video, I know some of my videos are 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes long. Please let me know in the comments. I also have a very, very short, like 1-minute trade recap video on the TikTok and the Instagram and the YouTube shorts. It goes out if you guys want to. Also, don't forget to join the Discord link in the description below to join the giveaway, and I will see you guys next time.